Welcome to the Silverwood Show, where every episode is a roller coaster ride of fun and excitement. I'm your host, Sara Jordan, and I'm ready to take you on a loop-de-loop journey through the world of theme parks. Hold on tight as we dive into the twists and turns of your favorite attractions. Whether you're a thrill seeker or more of a lazy river fan, we've got something to keep your adrenaline pumping and spirits soaring. So buckle up, because this podcast is one wild ride you won't want to miss. Well, hey there. Welcome to this week's episode of the Silverwood Show Podcast. I am your host, Sara Jordan, and I have... Do you want to hear my intro for you this week? Can you get me more background music again?
Do I really have a choice?
I definitely need some background music. Okay.
Same music?
Yeah.
Because I don't have anything else.
Okay. He's fast, he's tall, and he's proof that some people really can do it all. Well, except Matt. He's a proud UW Husky fan with finger guns so realistic they could scare Sasquatch straight out of the woods. He's the guy who's dead serious about making ghillie suits the next big fashion trend and somehow managed to turn into the scariest coat rack North Idaho has ever seen for an epic jump scare I'll never get over. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for the legend of snacks, scares, and foliage style, Jordan Carter.
Oh, yes. Okay.
You just like that I mentioned that.
I can handle that. Yep.
So y'all might remember a few episodes back, we had a little running bet. And I don't remember what the bet was.
Well, guess what? We're going to put that in right now.
Yeah.
Listen up to our bet. For those just joining us, Sara, her alter ego is Fruity Pebbles, the clown. She was able to get into costume and makeup twice this year as Fruity Pebbles, the clown. And so now she thinks she's the scariest thing ever. And we all know that's not true.
I'm scary.
Everybody in this podcast, just listen up and wait for it, because we are going to get a clip of Sara being scared from me.
Oh, gosh.
At some point in the next month.
Yeah.
And we're going to put it out there just so you know. And you don't even know.
He's been waiting. He does this. He's in grocery stores right now, like creeping around, like wanting to scare people.
So bad.
Okay. Well, I give you permission. But what if I don't get scared? What do I get?
You'll get scared. But yes, if you don't get scared, we will... I will admit on the next following podcast that you are a better scare actor than me.
Oh, I like this. Okay, it's on.
Okay.
Shake on it.
Okay, got it.
It's happening. Okay. So Jordan decided he was going to basically stand as a coat rack in the office.
You got to get the setup right.
Okay.
I waited
a long time.
You're
lucky I wasn't like 30 minutes late for work that day.
I was watching. I was 15 minutes early because I didn't miss you.
And okay, imagine this. You know in Beauty and the Beast how there's that like coat rack?
Yes.
Chateau, is that the coat rack's name? I don't know. Like you put that character to shame. He's like literally, he even wore the matching like pants and shoes so that he would look like the wood.
It's thought through.
I mean, and he's wearing hats on his head. He's holding a coat in each hand and he's standing in this corner. The video.
I'm just waiting. Yep.
I'm literally watching the video and I'm like, I still don't see Jordan. Like, where is Jordan? It was absolutely, what would be the word?
I don't know.
You're good at what you do.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. I mean, he can make a ghillie suit scary. He can make a coat rack scary.
I didn't know really what I was going to do. I'd been thinking about it for a while until the night before.
Yeah.
The day before, we were looking at the coat rack and we're like, that's it. I was like, I could stand there. You would never see me.
No idea.
And you walk right by that coat rack every day.
Mm-hmm.
So easy peasy, it was done.
Let's just say, when they say deer in the headlights, I get it now. 100%. It was like he blows on his little duck whistle thing in my ear. And it was like my whole body just went stiff. I just stood there and like your breath kind of just like goes out of your lungs, but it doesn't come back in. And so you're just standing there. And if there was a semi truck, I would have been ran over. You
frozen. And you didn't make a lot of noise.
No. But Shiloh did that for me. So one of my other coworkers.
That was part of it. It was Shiloh was walking in with you. I was like, oh no, now I have to have two people. And then you guys stop right next to me and you actually bump into me with your backpack. I'm like, oh no. I'm sitting here like a stinking coat rack with coats and a hard hat and a hat on my head. And I am just waiting for you to just walk by. And it felt like forever until you finally did. And so
it was
I was
impressive.
waiting for that moment.
It was
But
impressive.
Shiloh screamed and you froze.
I froze. I can still feel the feeling of like all the breath coming out, and we just like, I don't know what to do.
Well, and then you did claim that I probably should get a urination patch off of it.
Okay, fine. So whatever. Jordan wins the bet.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't scream.
That wasn't the bet.
I know.
The bet. Oh, okay.
You scared
Maybe we'll try
me.
it again.
You scared me. Oh no, but it's on.
Okay, let's do it.
It is on. All right, let's move into some intro game questions. We've got some fun ones to kind of go with the theme of today's episode, because once we get into the big drop, we're talking about how we're going to eat our hearts out in 2025. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So let's talk about
why do we do this
some
always
food
before
questions.
lunch?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. You want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I don't know. You can go first.
I'm going to go first. So what's the most unusual food combo you've ever tried, and would you recommend it to others?
Usual. I can't really think of anything that's super unusual. I mean, probably the most unusual would be mashed potato pizza.
Ooh.
But that's really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it is
like,
good.
Is the crust made out of mashed potatoes, or do you put mashed potatoes on the pizza?
On the pizza.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I've had that before.
That sounds good.
It was good.
Do you put like gravy on top?
I don't remember what was on top, but
it was
a long time ago that I had that. I remember it was good. And I remember being the potato lover that I am, I loved it. So
I could see that, like leftovers for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
You go get a bowl-y crust, and put the mashed potatoes, put some turkey.
Try it.
Oh, I might try it when it's not Thanksgiving, because it's a long time until
long
that happens. Yeah, exactly. Do you want to know mine?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Have you ever had watermelon with yellow mustard?
Can't say I have.
It is probably by far one of my all-time favorite combos.
What? How?
It was a TikTok thing, and I decided I was going to try it, that I was going to have to try it. And I went in with very low expectations. It was amazing.
As you would.
It is amazing. It's one of those combos. It's like the sweet with the like weird tangy saltiness. It's got to be yellow mustard, though. Like, you can't do like Dijon.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you don't like yellow mustard?
This will. I
really?
I don't like condiments.
You don't like yellow mustard?
I don't like ketchup. I don't like mustard. I don't like any of those things. But I could dip watermelon in yellow mustard for days.
Okay. Well,
so
I guess I'll
have to give it a shot.
Try that this summer.
Yeah. It's
okay.
So good. Okay,
got it.
Your turn.
Oh, people are gonna think I'm weird with that one. Okay.
Ordering it at a restaurant.
Hey, do you have some yellow mustard for my watermelon, please? Please. Kick him out. Okay. Yeah. If we created a new menu item to be inspired by you, what would it be called, and what's in it?
So here's the thing. I'm one of those pet parents that is required to bring a treat home for her dog every time she leaves the house without her. And so I would create a doggy bag that had like little Silverwood like cookies or something that I could bring home to my dog. Does that count?
As a menu item?
Yeah.
I mean,
you order a doggy bag.
Okay.
And if you didn't want like, say, dog biscuits, you could get like some of the like pork or something, and put that in the doggy bag. But it'd be a doggy bag that you could bring home to your dog. A little piece of Silverwood.
A little piece of Silverwood for your dog.
Yes. SJ's doggy bag.
Oh, the dogs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they do miss out a lot.
They really do. They do.
Unless you're a service dog, you miss out.
Yeah. Or a mini horse.
Yes.
Those can be service animals too.
I know.
Okay. What would yours be?
Ooh. Created a new menu item inspired by you. What would it be called, and what's in it? Probably what's in it is chocolate.
Obviously.
With probably peanut butter.
You think? Sprinkle it with some kettle corn?
And ice cream. I mean, I do have that mix for ice cream that I always go with, which is the Huckleberry Moose Track.
What was the other one?
Mint ice cream.
Yeah.
That three combo is really good.
What would you call it?
The JC Special.
Oh, okay. The JC Special.
Actually, yeah. So up at Country Boy, which is a breakfast place up in Athol.
Yeah.
there used to be a JC special that we kind of named ourselves, which was their cinnamon roll French toast, because that's what I got all the time when we went up there. And so cinnamon roll French toast was the JC special.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. Unofficially.
Is that place still here? I need to go try it.
I think so, yeah.
Do they still have the JC special?
You might. Yeah, I wouldn't ask for it. I'd ask for cinnamon roll French toast.
good tip there. Yeah. Good tip.
No, go ask for it. They'll definitely know what it is.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Say there's a ginormous food fight that breaks out in the park. What snack do you arm yourself with?
See, I purposely didn't ask you this question because I knew what you were going to answer.
No, you cannot steal my answer because we're going head to head.
Oh, man, that turkey leg looks good.
It's mine. I mean, we can have the same answer.
A turkey leg, giant turkey leg. We can both have turkey legs.
Ooh, or I could do ketchup and just spray you in the eyes with it.
I think turkey leg's going to win still.
He's just going to beat me down with the turkey leg. Leg. We're going to be doing a turkey leg. What's that called with the LARPing?
Oh, LARPing?
Yeah. Turkey leg LARPing.
Okay. Let's go straight to fencing.
Okay. Yeah. Is it like LARPing fencing?
Well, I mean, not like real fencing.
Yeah. Fake fencing, fake LARPing,
jousting,
turkey leg joust.
Turkey leg joust.
Oh my gosh!
The new Silverwood game sport is the turkey leg joust.
We should put that in Survivorwood.
The turkey leg joust.
Mm-hmm. That's a great idea. Okay, I've derailed once again.
Good. Your turn. So we're both taking turkey legs.
Yeah, we're doing turkey leg, and can we just make this a visual for everyone sometime?
Maybe
taking you on with the turkey leg.
I don't know.
So we might call HR. I don't know.
Actually, I'm gonna change mine just for. I'm going to do one of those super long, like sugar tubes.
Oh.
Because then you couldn't get near me. I'd be whipping that thing around.
That would be actually a really good. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. We'll see who wins. All right.
Okay. If you could only eat one Silverwood snack for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I mean, obviously.
Turkey leg?
No. Edible glitter on cotton candy.
That's all you would take for the rest of your life. Zero nutrition.
I could totally live off of spun sugar. Easy. I basically already do.
Out of everything?
Yeah.
So by snack, is it just anything?
I mean, it could be a snack, it could be a meal, it could be Yeah.
I would take the Wrangler burger from Lindy's.
Oh, yeah. That's good stuff right there.
Every time.
Okay. That's a good answer.
Yep.
You're probably
and I will survive a lot longer than you will.
I was going to say, you're going to live through that food fight a lot longer than I'm going to. I'll be napping after my sugar crash.
My sugar high went down fast.
Hey, but then I could come back to life by eating my turkey leg.
You'd already be slapped in the face with my sugar.
With a sugar whip.
Wow, that was productive.
Yes, it was. All right, what do you say we head into the Park Pulse?
Park Pulse.
All right, so just a friendly reminder, February 3rd is just days away at this point.
Oh, man, yeah.
And you know what happens on February 3rd?
I do.
But do you guys?
Ethereal guests, do you know?
That would be your cabana rentals and your RV park reservations. Those are all going up February 3rd.
February 3rd, yep.
So you need to be ready.
That's Monday.
That's Monday. Yeah, less than a week.
Be ready for those. Those go fast.
Very fast.
Especially the RV reservations. So be ready for that. Yeah. Cabanas, we have more of those, but villas go fast too. So depending on what side you want, I mean, cabanas, to remind people, we have the Emerald Forest cabanas, which are the new ones, but we also have the Garnet Bay cabanas, which are the ones that are by the wave pool. So you can choose which ones you want to go with, but I would definitely talk about it with your friends and family first before going on there and making sure that you purchase because they go
especially
fast.
if it's a weekend. Yeah.
Yeah. Pick your weekend, plan your date because those midsummer dates specifically are the ones that go fast.
Absolutely. So February 3rd, again, mark your calendar. Preseason sale.
Yeah, preseason sale is still going. Goes till February 28th.
Yes.
So buy tickets now. If you're going to buy your cabana and your RV, buy your tickets now because they're cheaper than they will be.
Just get it all done. One-stop shop.
One stop.
Yeah. You posted something on social media on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That I'm just really curious about.
Oh, our Trackless Tuesday.
Yeah. What's Trackless Tuesday?
Trackless Tuesday.
Are you going to give us more clues?
Maybe. I think until we have more to talk about, we're being very deliberate on the words we use right now. Yeah. But each Tuesday, we're going to post a little picture of what's going on at the park. Okay. Because there was a lot of track missing around the wood coasters.
It's weird.
Just happens to be missing.
But you're going to give us more.
We'll give more information. Pictures. We'll give you more pictures. Okay. Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday,
you're getting a Trackless Tuesday until we reveal what's happening.
Yeah. So keep those guesses coming. But you're probably going to be pretty happy, I think. Right? I mean, it's good news, right?
It's great news.
Okay. It's fantastic news. That's what we like to hear.
The best news.
Okay.
People have been asking for it for a long time.
All right. Speaking of people asking for things, let's head on into the mail train.
Mail train.
All right. So we wanted to just kind of dedicate this portion of the show today into what we're going to be doing the next show, which is our love story edition, Valentine's Day special, whatever you want to call it. I haven't named it yet. But we are asking you if you would like to win some tickets to either maybe relive an amazing day or redo a not so great day at the park.
We'll take both.
Yeah, we want to hear your love stories, even if they didn't end up in love. I mean, we obviously love the ones that make our hearts flutter, but sometimes a little laugh here and there doesn't hurt.
We do like to laugh.
So if you have had any experiences, if you've been on a date, if you got engaged here, you name it. We want to hear those love stories that happened.
Second date, third date, 100th date,
anniversaries, doesn't matter. Yeah. We want to hear those stories. We've had some really, really, really great ones come through. So keep them coming because I know that there's a lot of love stories here.
Yeah, especially Scarywood. Scarywood love stories. It's a great time.
Right. Cold, cozying up with one another.
Scared.
And aren't we going to have a special guest, Jordan?
Yeah, we will have a special guest that is yet to be named.
Okay, but I'm excited.
For our next episode, which will air on the 13th.
Yes.
The day before Valentine's Day.
So we're going to just get you all filled with love right before. Yeah.
And
Silverwood love.
How do you enter into this?
So enter by emailing us, podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com. You can send us a direct message on social media. You can comment on social media because we've posted a couple times about it. Anyway, you can get a hold of us, preferably podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com. That's easiest for us. And we will be choosing our favorites, reading them on air, and granting you, if you are one of those lucky listeners, with a pair of tickets to redo your whole experience. Yeah.
Or continue it on.
Yeah.
Continue on the love.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I love it. So that's the mail train.
Well, we also have the...
we're going to do a contest.
Yes, another contest. So ongoing contest.
Yes. Explain this, Jordan.
So we've been talking about giving away tickets on each episode.
Yeah.
And so we want more people to ask questions, right? And so you will be entered into this contest to win 2 tickets to the park if you just ask us a question at podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com. We aren't sure what all the details are yet, but when you enter or submit a question, you are automatically entered into this contest. Yeah. So ongoing contest to win tickets, and what's better than free tickets to come to Silverwood?
Right? And this is going to start next episode. So
so between now and then,
love.
We'll show our love. I love it.
Yes. Podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com, just in case. What do you say we head into the big draw?
The big draw.
Jordan, are you ready to eat your heart out?
I'm always ready to eat.
I'm so ready to eat my heart out.
Why do we do this right before lunch?
I know.
Every time.
Chicken fingers. You're going to need chicken fingers again. Or maybe a big, delicious turkey leg. But we've got a very special guest today, and I'm so excited to have her. We've got Rochel here. She is our Food and Beverage Director at Silverwood, and she's the one that's bringing you all the delicious bites and snacks and eats and blood bags. I mean,
just say blood bags.
We've got some blood bags right here too. A lot of people remember those blood bags from Scarywood, but we want to kind of get to know you a little bit before we kind of dive into what you're going to be offering for 2025. So first and foremost, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you for having me first off. I'm super excited to be back. If you don't know, I used to work here back in 2005.
Yes.
I worked here for about 7 years, and then I decided I wanted to grow my career, and I left to get more food and beverage experience. So went into working for a food manufacturer, to food distributor, to a food broker. If you don't know what that is, you represent many large companies like Farmland, Tabasco, Ghirardelli. So I repped all of them and then showed their products to chefs. And then
that's fun.
Yeah, it was super fun. Lots of experience. I've owned my own restaurants. I've done every position in a restaurant. And during this time I was away, I always had my relationship with the owners and did all their private events and weddings. And so I got approached in 2023 to possibly come back, and I was just thrilled to be back. I'm very passionate, very energetic, and I just felt like, I could bring the knowledge I've gained since I've been gone back to this business. And really why I came back was to mentor the young adults.
Yeah.
So
Which you've done a fantastic job of, by the way.
Thank you.
Basically, what she's saying is she's a perfect fit for this job.
Oh,
this job was made for her.
I mean, honestly, I remember one of my first ever meetings I sat in, and you were the employee of the month or whatnot. Like, you just, I can't imagine. I mean, obviously, I wasn't here without you here, but I can't imagine being here without you at the helm when it comes to all this stuff. So,
well, it's my team. It's my full team. I don't take the credit. I just am blessed with the team I have. Yeah. So, and that's why we've been successful the last year and a half. So,
oh gosh,
excited to be back.
We're so excited to have you and to have you here. Let's ask you some silly little questions to kind of get to know you as well. Say you weren't food and bev. If you could be any position here at the park, what would you be?
Okay, I thought long and hard about this one. And this is really goofy. I'm a little nerdy. The quality control inspector.
Okay.
That's what I would give myself for a title.
Okay.
And I envision this role as going around and looking at flowers and light bulbs and paint and food quality and ride quality and talking to guests just to make their experience better.
I love that.
So I'm very detailed oriented, and I thought, what a fun job. Just like walking around, checking everything out.
I see you staring at the street light, like,
are you okay? The light bulb.
You know what? I might join you on that. That could be fun. That could be fun.
The color's not quite warm enough.
A little too cool there. So I accept that answer. That's a good answer. That's a really good answer. Say you could only eat one Silverwood food item, or I guess you could say drink too.
Sure.
For the rest of your life, what would it be?
Kettle corn.
Oh, kettle corn.
Love kettle corn.
Just straight kettle corn.
Yes, just straight. Maybe we throw a blood bag every now and then.
Okay. But you got to wash it down with something, right?
Kettle corn and blood bag.
But wait, which color blood bag?
Definitely the purple.
The purple. Okay, what's in the purple one?
Huckleberry vodka.
Okay.
And we have edible glitter because everything has to have edible glitter.
This is why I love her.
A little triple sec, a little lemonade. So I think this is a great one. Yeah. Our Lindy's restaurant manager came up with this recipe. Okay. So and we call this witch's brew.
The witch's brew. Yes.
With
so
the edible glitter.
Kettle corn and witch's brew, breakfast of champions every day.
Yeah.
Lunch, dinner, everything. Okay.
You could totally run on that.
Yeah.
We could.
You could do something on that.
I think it's feasible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, that kind of gives us a good idea, I think, especially with that edible glitter, who Rochel is. And this is why I love her so much. Can I give a visual? Because she is legitimately, for those who are just listening, she is the epitome of a fashionista here. And I'm not kidding you. If anybody knows who Lainey Wilson is, she could be a sibling to Lainey Wilson. And she's got just as great of style, if not better. So that kind of gives you a visual.
Yeah. Just know, Rochel, whenever you walk by Lindy's, Sarah will call out what you're wearing and I want that coat.
Oh my God,
I want that hat.
It's serious. But my first thought is, oh my God, is that Lainey? Oh, it's Rochel. So that gives you a little bit of a visual for those who are just listening. So fantastic style, by the way. Okay, moving on. Let's kind of go into last season. Talk about how things turned out. What were some of the crowd favorites, so on and so forth.
I would say definitely our blood bags were a hit.
Yes.
I did not expect to do the volume we did with those.
Yeah.
It's just a fun thing too, to have these blood bags and just be able to walk around and you're checking out Scarywood, and Jordan and his team does such a good job with Scarywood. It was nice to add to that. And then
they fit so well.
They do.
Can you talk about how you came up with this idea and where you've seen the concept before?
So I do a lot of research. I'm really into trends and watching food trends. And it had been a trend just for Halloween parties and at-home Halloween parties. And then before I came back in 23, I had my own restaurant and we did them at our Halloween ball we had. So we did a big Halloween event, and I thought, this is going to be fun. And like I said, everything needs edible glitter. So we threw edible glitter, and I sold out at the ball that evening. So I thought, we need to bring these to Silverwood and just have a little fun with them. And they were a great success. So
a huge success. I remember that first night. None of us knew. Yeah.
The line, we're like, I remember being up front with Paul and Justin, and we're like, let's go to Lindy's and look at the blood bag line. You walk in and it's like, everybody, blood bag, blood bag, blood bag, blood bag. Everybody wanted a blood bag, and they became a popular thing. They were probably one of our most popular posts on social was the blood bag post.
Yeah, for sure. It went crazy. And just watching people walking around, holding their blood bag up in the air,
It's a sight.
It was something for sure. Let's see. So returning items then, blood bags.
Yes, blood bags for sure.
Yeah.
We have these great turkey legs. These are smoked and roasted. And they were such a success this last season. We only had them at one location. Yeah. And at one location, we had sold 7,007 turkey legs.
Oh my goodness.
It's a lot of turkeys.
A lot of turkeys. I'm so sorry about the turkeys.
Yeah, man. Silverwood turkey legs, now Thanksgiving, right after each other.
Right there, side by side. So we're going to bring these back, and we're actually putting them in another location. So we'll have them at Country Barbecue this year. So I'll have one venue in the dry park and one in the water park at Rapids Grill. So we're pretty excited for those. So
I'm pretty excited for those.
I think you should hold this.
Yeah, you
hold it.
Yeah.
You just get a workout.
I just want to smell it like a bouquet of flowers. Okay, don't mind me. I'll be over here sniffing my turkey leg. Okay, what else is returning?
So I'm a bit of a nerd, and so I wanted to embrace our huckleberries. Yes. Huckleberries are definitely in North Idaho. Mm-hmm. I did not know what a huckleberry was until I moved here from Portland, Oregon, and so I just thought that was a special berry for our region. Yeah. So last year we decided we had huckleberry milkshakes, but I got with our vendor on our machines, and we actually changed how the freeze point was on our ice cream machines and our milkshake machines.
Like soft serve.
Soft serve, yeah. So we take fresh huckleberries, blend it with our ice cream mix, and actually made a huckleberry soft serve this year.
Oh my gosh.
And it was delightful.
Yes.
So,
wait, that was in 2024 you had that?
Yes, up in Desert
Island.
I
didn't hear about this.
How did we miss that?
How did we miss this?
Oh my gosh.
I promise I'm not hiding it.
Yeah.
She didn't want to serve it all to the staff.
Right.
Leave some for the
We'll be
actual
down there
patrons.
every day.
Yeah, seriously.
What's the employee discount? Thanks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, Wingover. We got huckleberry ice cream. Oh my gosh.
So that's coming back.
So that's coming back. All of our huckleberry milkshakes are coming back. We're expanding those again with fresh huckleberries and expanding where we serve them. So we'll actually have 6 locations for huckleberry milkshakes. I decided to throw whipped cream, though, on top of them this year and purple edible glitter.
Yes!
So just to make it fun.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah. Just make it fun.
You have to have a little fun.
Yes. I mean, it's magical here.
So does that Huckleberry soft serve, is that only going to be at Desert Island, or is that going to be
only at Desert Island?
Only at Desert Island.
So
cool. I want to know where to go.
Yes,
Same
for
thing.
sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, of course, churro fries were a hit.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Heaven.
yes, they were so good. If you haven't had a churro fry, it's literally a churro the size of a French fry. And so excited to bring that back this year. They were actually our number 2 seller out of that building all season long. So that was shocking to me, but
with the huckleberry sauce.
That would be really, yes, that's good. Yes.
It's the best. Literally, I'm dipping my finger at the end of the little sauce cup. Like, oh my gosh, those fresh huckleberries.
So
well,
good.
we got a little sneak peek of those last year when we were doing the photo shoots. And the marketing office was talking about that for weeks. Did you try the churro fries? Churro fries. Everything was churro fries.
The churro fries. Yeah, seriously. It was the first thing when I brought my dad. I was like, Dad, we gotta go get churro fries. Like, you have no idea how amazing this is. But I put him on Stunt Pilot first, so that didn't go for well, unfortunately. But he did get to enjoy them after a while. But
I love it.
Oh, churro fries. So yeah, those are some good returning favorites, I think.
Yeah, we have a couple more that will return and some new stuff coming too. So pretty excited.
Tell us all about the new stuff.
What can you
we
tell
want to
us?
hear everything.
I'm going to give you the big reveal at first.
Okay,
so we just got approved.
Magic.
If you haven't done this in your lifetime, this is a bucket list.
Yes.
This you have to do. So this is going to be called Sweet and Salty.
Okay.
It's going to be in the water park.
Okay.
Where our former Chicken Shack building was.
A whole new venue.
Whole new venue.
Sweet and salty.
Sweet and salty.
Oh, it's a whole new.
Whole new venue.
Okay.
Right across from the wave pool.
Okay.
And literally French fries and soft serve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I just want to eat it right now.
Do it.
Do it. Eat it.
So good. Okay.
Share it.
Pass it along.
The only reason why we said for you to eat it, so we can eat it.
Oh, I love it. The combination
is the
so good.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Did you guys just hear my belly grumble? Like, it legitimately just went.
That could have been mine too. It's so
They're
good.
just singing to each
Well,
other.
you're sitting here holding this turkey leg.
I know. Seriously, though, you guys. French fries dipped in soft serve. The most incredible. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
And so what flavors are you?
So I was able to get a manufacturer to do a malt ice cream. Ooh. And so we'll have a malt ice cream, a vanilla ice cream. We'll have regular French fries, and then your choice of churro fries. Mm. So lots of options there. So good.
Oh man, churro fries with the vanilla would be so.
That'd be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Really good.
Or dipped into huckleberry shake.
Oh yes, that would be.
Well, that you can get the huckleberry soft serve right next door.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Oh.
And then one of my other new favorites, which I'm super excited about, is this little cup invention that is put onto a soda bottle, and you literally just fill it up, and it's called a float to go.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you have vanilla ice cream. I'm holding root beer, so we can do root beer vanilla, and then you don't even need a straw.
Oh,
What?
look at that.
What
You know
is
how-
this magic?
Wow.
The worst part about a root beer float is trying to get the ice cream in the soda all at once, and then you eat all the ice cream,
True.
and then you have nothing. All it is soda. Well, this you just do it at your convenience,
And it's fun. And
It's so fun.
It's like a soda fountain. Like,
Yeah. So for those who can't see,
yeah.
Rochel is holding a bottle of root beer with a little cup on top, and it has ice cream in the cup, and she squeezes it, and then it's like a fountain that goes up into the cup and creates a root beer float that you can drink out of the cup on top.
That is the most genius thing.
And if you didn't follow that, I don't blame you.
Yeah. It just means you got to come out to the park this summer and give it a try, right? I have a feeling we might just post this on social media for you,
that
too.
was
So make
awesome.
sure you're following
We have
along.
to.
Oh, my gosh.
Now,
Oh
you
my
had a
gosh.
great idea of another flavor I had never heard of.
So I don't know where I heard about this, but it's called the Tootsie Roll float, and it is chocolate ice cream with Dr. Pepper. And I'm telling you, it tastes like a Tootsie Roll. Like, so good. And when it crystallizes, might just throw that in there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It is something to try.
Oh, my gosh.
I think we're definitely putting that on the menu.
Okay,
so,
Belly.
And
definitely.
Justin likes Dr. Pepper, right?
Yeah, he does.
So that's definitely going to be on there.
I'll give you one of those secret menu items.
Yeah. Well, I think we should make it public.
I think so too. Unless we run out, then we don't get it.
Well, because you were also talking about potentially doing like orange.
Yes, I'm thinking
Creamsicle.
right now we'll have it at a couple locations, but primarily in the ice creamery because we have a lot of new flavors going in there as well. So one of our new flavors going in there is a orange and vanilla swirl ice cream,
With the orange soda.
Yes, or like the orange creamsicle bars.
Yeah.
So that's new. We have a new. I love listening to guests, and I take their concerns or suggestions very seriously.
Yeah.
So a lot of last year's suggestions was a gluten-free ice cream or a dairy-free or a vegan. So I actually got a vanilla, vegan, and gluten-free, dairy-free ice cream for them.
Wow.
So.
That's going to be
That's
popular.
It's going to be popular, and
Yeah.
it takes care of some dietary
Yeah.
needs.
Yeah.
And then we tried last year the honey churro ice cream, which we're going to put that on our menu board as well.
Oh,
so
thank
that one's
goodness.
coming back.
Yes.
It's
That's my
It's
personal
really
That's
good.
great. There's a lot of people that, are trying to find that dairy-free option,
Right.
that don't really want to go sorbet.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, it's true. It's true. I get that email often from people, saying, "Hey, can you help me out? What kind of food options do we have that are gluten-free, that are dairy-free?" So that's going to be
Rochel
huge.
is listening.
Yeah,
Rochel
she's
is listening.
always
Loud and
listening.
clear.
Yeah,
There you
she's
go.
got you. So,
Yeah.
okay. So we've got sweet and salty. We've got this root beer float.
Do we have a name for root beer float to go?
So
Float to go?
I'm just going to call it floats to go. I
love it.
In case we do the Tootsie Roll one, or you do the orange creamsicle one,
cool.
I mean, I could just I think it's never endless.
Yeah.
Endless. I mean, there's so many options.
Let
you could
people
do.
pick.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Especially if it's in the ice creamery.
Yeah.
People come up with some weird concoctions.
Oh,
and we'll
yeah.
just,
I can only
many.
wait.
Oh, like-
we should have a contest, the weirdest concoction. Yeah.
that actually
great
tastes
idea,
good. It has to taste good, though.
I mean, how could it not taste good?
And we'll taste test it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Deal.
We got
on the podcast.
sophisticated root beer float palettes.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
I'm
Love
so
it.
game for this. I'm so game. Okay. What else?
Now, one of my favorite, and I'm so excited about this one, is they will be in two different versions. So it is dry ice cocktails and mocktails.
Fun.
So like my 12-year-old son could come here and have a mocktail, and they're dry ice, and it's going in the Theater of Illusion building.
Great.
Where we do the magic show, and we have 8 different flavors that are going to be named after our roller coasters and bright colors. And this dry ice cocktail, though, and mocktails are really safe. So it was a new invention, and it's actually made out of CO2 versus actual dry ice. So it's
Okay.
very, very safe for the consumer, which was, it's fun, and there'll be edible glitter in them. Yes! Sorry. Gotta add the edible glitter.
God, I love you.
It's just that sparkle that adds a lot.
It really does. It's needed. It's necessary.
It really is.
100%.
So that one I'm pretty excited about. And
Where do you find this type of stuff?
a lot of research, but also going to IAPA, which is one of the theme park conventions we attend. A lot of networking amongst other food directors. I'm very humbled I'm not afraid to take idea and then make our own spin off of it.
Yeah.
Networking, I think, is huge, and staying humble. So
yeah.
Well, I think that's something that's really big with the theme park industry is there's a lot of people that are willing to, share ideas and take ideas and make their own spin off of it. I'm sure you've found that out too.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think it's fun to share, and then they want, your ideas too. And it's just networking. So it's a lot of fun.
It's all for the guest.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another new thing that I listened to the guests was getting a really traditional elephant ear. So like you would have at the fair, which is going to be just the hand stretch homemade dough. We're going to add extra butter to it. So we're going back
Can't
to
go wrong.
that traditional
with extra
elephant
butter. Yeah.
ear. I know everything
yeah.
should have extra butter.
Right.
At least
That should
a
be
full
a prerequisite
It'll-
for
it's cinnamon and
everything.
sugar. Yeah.
Is that extra butter? Yep, add it.
Dip this in some butter. Yeah.
Just butter spray, butter perfume. Yeah.
I do that.
I like it.
So that's one that the guests really wanted, that traditional elephant ear. And so I have heard and I have listened, and we are perfecting that as we speak. So
Sweet. That's going to be a big one.
Another one I think will be super fun is our cotton candy. So we are going to
Now you're talking my language. Okay, let me get closer here. All right.
There's a company that we're partnering with they make specialty sugars, so just not your basic flavors. So we have huckleberry coming, caramel apple coming, huckleberry lemonade, a sour worms flavor.
And have you tested these?
Oh, they are excellent.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I tested them last week. They were so good. And they don't have that artificial taste to like a normal sugar mix. He takes a lot of natural ingredients, which I like. So, and then takes out the dyes that would be, not good for the body. So, and then we're going to spin that with like the sour worm cotton candy will actually have sour worms in it. And let me guess.
And edible glitter.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is. I'm trying to even envision that, and it just sounds
amazing,
heavenly.
Yeah.
I don't know, worm heaven. I mean, what worm wouldn't want to live in cotton candy?
I'm going to come back as a worm.
That's true.
With glitter. With glitter cloud. Just a glitter cloud. Oh my gosh. Well, you know where I'm going to be spending my time.
What color is the cotton candy on this? Is it like rainbow?
The huckleberry actually looks purple. The worm is like a rainbow color, like a
cool.
soft pastels. Okay. So it has a little bit of green and blue, and
we need a really catchy name for that one.
We do. Yes. Yes. That is where you just shine your team.
We'll go to town on that.
Yes, go to town on that.
Or, hey, listeners, write in at podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com.
We'll take any suggestions.
Yeah, let us know what you think we should call our lovely gummy worm cotton candy, sour worm.
Gummy sour worm cotton candy.
With edible glitter. Yeah. There's got to be something good.
I'm sure there will be.
I just can't wait to, see what we come up with there. That will be a fun one.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely fun.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And then we have some new paninis coming into High Moon. Ooh. So we're going to do actually a Cuban pulled pork, which is a slow roast smoked with a barbecue sauce. And then we changed our grilled cheese. So now we actually have a Tillamook cheddar, a white cheddar, a Swiss, and then a Havarti. And that's going on a really nice French bread.
I love Tillamook cheese.
I just love cheese.
Well, Tillamook cheese is even better.
Yeah, no, agreed. Have you ever been to the little place and then you can do the cheese tasting in Oregon?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. We just did that this last summer when we were down at the coast, and we went to the Tillamook cheese, the factory, and had some great ice cream and also had some really good cheese.
Did you do the little tour?
I did a self-guided tour.
Yeah.
Did you do the picture in front of the Tillamook bus?
I think so.
That's an awesome photo.
Okay.
We
took a lot of photos that day. I'm sure we did.
All he remembers is the cheese.
The cheese. I remember the cheese and picking which one I wanted.
Yeah.
Which was one of each.
More than one. You got to go back into the line over and over
my
again.
wife, she's dairy free, so took hers too. So we doubled up on that one.
I love it.
I'm dairy free. I was like, no, take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. Help me out here. Help me out here. Okay, so what else? Is there more to this list? I mean,
a hummus wrap.
Ooh.
So we have a company we paired with up in Seattle. I was there a couple of weeks ago. Family-owned business. They do a lot of scratch-made. They take your recipes and then scratch-made make them in bulk form.
Oh.
So we have an executive chef now on board with us. Great gentleman. And so he actually sent in his cilantro lime rice recipe. So we're having
so good. It's so good.
Yes, it's great. So we actually have our recipe now with the cilantro lime rice. And then they're going to do this hummus wrap for us as well. So it's another just great vegetarian option. And, that was a lot of the guest requests last year. So we're going to...
Where's that going?
So the hummus wrap is going to go in High Moon. Okay. And then the cilantro lime rice is in all of our Mexican concepts. So in Pablo's, Cool Cactus. So
I love it.
My stomach is like so grumbly right now. Does the list continue?
That's all the surprises I'm going to give you now.
Okay. That's plenty to talk about right now.
Incredible. Like, what's next? I'm so not even. Okay. Okay, so we talked about that. let's talk about hiring a little bit, because obviously your team, we've talked about how incredible they are, and we're going to be hiring for 2025. What is it that you look for in that perfect employee?
I'm really on personality, and if they fit our culture. So I've been doing restaurant food and beverage since I was 14, and I work really, really hard. It's actually become a joke. I turned 50 last year, and I told our young cast members that, some of them are 14 and 15. I'm like, I'm twice your age. If I can outwork you, that's bad.
There you go.
So we really look at personality, and if they fit our food and beverage culture. Food is a hard department. All of our departments do an amazing job, but food is, you're in the kitchens and it's hot and it's greasy and, it can be a lot of hard work, but every year we get returners and it's great. So we have the largest department. We have 600 cast members we're looking for and 55 managers. And so we already are hiring. We hired 20 last week. So we have our management team coming on right now. And I'm excited for this year.
Still accepting those applications though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So work at Silverwood.com.
You continue accepting those for, how long?
Probably
all summer?
the season.
All summer?
All season.
Don't
all
shut
season.
off.
And I'm for opportunities. I like growing within the team. I call it, I used to coach basketball, so I call it building the bench. What's your bench? So already this year, some of the leads that came back are now supervisors, and supervisors are now area managers, and we just are, we're building that bench.
Which is fantastic.
I really look at the culture side of things.
Well, even Michelle mentioned last week, what a great starter job, because everything after that's going to be easy because it's nonstop. This is a constant, flow of people. And so, you're really, really learning everything that you could potentially learn. So great way to get a foot in the door.
Yes,
for sure.
Yes. It's exciting. It's really exciting.
So hiring, so tell me, what's your favorite aspect of your job here?
Well, so I'll get a little serious. I'm really goofy, but every now and then I have a really serious moment. So about 3 years ago, I almost died of a carbon monoxide leak in my house.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
And, I was working for the top food manufacturer actually in the world. So we had 170,000 employees, the company I worked for. Working the corporate chain, loved everything I did with my job. But when I had that near-death experience, I looked really reflected at my life. If I was to die that day, what was my journey? What was the impact I left with employees? And just, how to give back. And so when Gary approached me about coming back, I have had such great mentors in my life, and that's why I'm successful, is because of the mentors. And that's why I came back, was to mentor this young adults in this age group and get them to the next level, teach them something, and just get them set in life. And if I can just change one life, that will just make me feel fulfilled. And when you get little notes at the end of the day, like last year, I had little notes on my desk that said, you're the best boss, or you taught me this, or thank you for listening. That means everything to me.
Just lights you up a little bit.
Exactly. I just think I have 600 extra children.
There you go.
Just a couple more.
Technically, Well, definitely you're great at it. I've watched it firsthand, and you're definitely a perfect boss to work for. And I know that these kids really, really do enjoy working for you. So come work for Rochel. Honestly, work at silverwood.com, apply, and come have the best summer ever. Yeah.
Absolutely. Have the best day ever and the best summer ever while working at the bar.
Every day is the best day ever.
Every day is the best day ever when you're working here. Yeah, absolutely.
100%. Should we do a little inside scoop with Rochel?
We should. I think I hear the music.
Oh my gosh,
there
here it comes.
It's perfect for food and beverage.
I love it.
You like that?
Ice cream. Oh,
Ice cream.
wait.
There you go. She's taking a sip. Okay, cool.
You should probably dip a fry while you're at it.
Oh, totally dip a fry.
All right. So you've got to have an inside tip that you would give a guest at the park. What would be your number one super secret insider tip?
I had to think long and hard on this one.
Yeah.
But this is what I do when I come with my children and my grandchild.
Yeah.
If it's a hot day out, we'll go ride the rides first. So go ride the roller coasters, hit the dry park, because when it's hot, everybody goes to the water park.
Yeah.
Then about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I head up to the water park. And then those people have been the guests have been in the sun all day. They head to the dry park. So it's like the best of both worlds.
That's a valid point. That's a good tip. Yeah. That's a really good tip for sure.
That would probably be my insider tip.
Yeah.
Everything's great about the park though. So you can have fun no matter what.
Say it's about 1:30 and I'm so hungry. Where am I going?
Oh, that's a hard one. I would say Rapids Grill.
Okay.
That building is just amazing how fast we can serve guests. Yes, turkey legs.
The turkey leg.
We're expanding that menu as well. So we'll have pizzas in there this year and some other fun things. Cool. And so it's kind of just a nice building to get whatever you want. Yeah. And there's no line ever.
Yeah.
So we can push 1,200 people through an hour. Yeah. So you don't have to stand in line. Go in there, grab something. It's just quick service and grab and go back and enjoy the park.
I really like the air conditioner thing right when you walk in.
Oh,
yes.
I know it's
cools
silly,
but
right it really does. If you want to cool down, just go to Rapids Grill and stand under the door.
Don't do that, please.
No, don't fuck everybody. But a quick walkthrough will make you feel better, I promise. So,
well, I mean, Rapids Grill being a new building last year, how did it do overall?
Excellent. Yeah. One of the other guests' comments we would get and concerns was our queue lines. Mm-hmm. So if you don't know what a queue line is how long you wait in line. What I say is, are you at McDonald's in the drive-thru waiting a long time? Everybody tracks that. Yeah. And so we were running about 45 to 55 minutes in prior years. And this year I was so proud of our team. We got the longest queue line we actually ran on the highest attendance day was 12 minutes.
Wow.
So we are on average about 7 to 10 minutes. And it was
amazing. And that's park-wide or is that?
Park-wide.
Wow.
Park-wide.
Awesome.
So I'm just super excited to be with the team just working so hard. And we just made buildings more efficient and, just how it affects the guest experience. Yeah. So, Rapids Grill, though, did amazing in that grab-and-go atmosphere. We have salads in there. We're adding to the salads.
So what about the cookies as big as your head?
Yes, the cookies. Our bakery was amazing on how I can't even imagine. I pulled numbers on cookies. It was in the thousands.
Oh my gosh.
You made pictures I saw come through of kids holding these cookies up,
It's not only ice cream as big as your head, it's cookies as big as your head.
A lot.
Yep.
So, no, I'm excited. Yeah.
Do you have a goal for this upcoming year on your line laying?
I think 7 minutes is still really good. I would like to get the rest of the dessert buildings. They were at that 12 minutes, so get them faster.
Okay.
But I think 7 minutes, as long as we're staying under 12 is always my goal. Okay. Yeah. So as long as we're staying with that. And that's basically, if you think about it, that's about start and go through a drive-through. Sure. Yeah. So, it can be between 5 and 8 minutes. So as long as we're, servicing fast and quick and in quality. We don't want quality to suffer at any means.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you want something, you can go to Rapids Grill and get it pretty much instantly.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's always a good option.
Guys, I'm so hungry.
You're still holding this turkey leg. Just smelling away. Oh, man.
It's going to slip out of my hands. Okay. Should we go get food?
Yeah, we need to go get food.
I feel like we need to go get food. All right. Rochel, thank you so much for being a part of the podcast. And come work with Rochel this summer. Come find Rochel out in the park. Give her a high five because, these food options. Come
people
dip
are
some
love
fries in some ice cream.
Oh, people are going to love that.
Gotta love it.
Edible glitter. Okay. And cut. Bye, guys. And that's a wrap on this week's ride. Thanks for tuning in to the Silverwood Show. If you had a blast, make sure to subscribe, leave us a review, and share the fun with your fellow thrill seekers. Got a question, story, or suggestion? Send it our way to podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com for a chance to be featured in our Mail Train segment. Until next time, keep your hands and feet inside the podcast and stay thrilling.
Let's go again!
Silverwood, come join the fun.